Am I am I on? Am I on? I guess it must be on. So anyhow, ladies and gentlemen, welcome at Johnny Rabbit channel. You know, this is a channel to be able to express myself. Okay, today I'm gonna express myself to you why my friends and I and many people think I'm the king of karaoke. You see, I take very seriously when I'm singing the beautiful music of all the world. Okay, and a lot of people that are doing karaoke shows, they hold their beer on their hand and they do all kinds of crazy things. They ruin a beautiful music that exists in the world and they don't take it seriously. They only do it for fun. But I do it for fun, and also I do it in a seriously way, giving respect to the music, trying to make it better than the original people that they released the music into the world. And I put my voice into it and try to turn it to a drama and comedy. Believe it or not, that's what I do. There's people that have been telling me, Johnny Rabbit, man, you know that song, all by myself, I wanna live all by myself. Well, that one night I sang the song, and apparently this gentleman come back after finished singing the song. He says, Mr. Johnny Rabbit, he says, you know, you sang the song so beautiful, and you know what? You made me cry. I says, oh, I was totally, I was totally unbelievable. I couldn't believe it that I made somebody, a man cry. I thought I was going to make a woman cry. Instead, I made a man cry. but that was funny. But anyhow, so as I say, I take music seriously when I singing, you know, and if you could hear all the music that I created, is mostly it's a live recording, and I done some recording studio, and a lot of them music also in my apartment, you know, for because of my loneliness, and music it's been my life to keep me happy and young, you know, and beside riding my bike each and every day in the summertime to keep in shape, you know. That's why I'm almost 80 years old and I still ride my bike, but not today. Today is very cold, you know. But the funny thing is that you know, I take singing seriously, you know, and trying to make it kind of professional, all the recording that I have, and if you could hear my rendition of all the music that I do, which is about 85% of the best music of karaoke, I seem to have no problem doing it, even if I never heard before. I put my interpretation into it, and I'm able to perform the songs and give a new life to it, like all the 60 music that I done, and so many, all the stuff. And because, as I said once before, I do all the artists. I don't discriminate no one. I do men and women too. You know, if I like the song, I go and do it. But as I say, but I do them kind of amusing, because I like to make people happy. And when I know that I can make people happy, and when I see clapping their hands, that's my pay. I don't get nothing for it, but just soon they clap their hands makes me happy, and I feel joyful because I was able to make a bunch of people happy. I would like to make the whole world happy if my music was somewhere in space that the whole world could hear me out. Then they really know who Johnny Rabbit really is. Giovanni Coniglio, I do all the Italian music, and it's a treasure what I've been building up, which is all inside my apartment. It's all recorded and everything. And I just, when I pass away, I hope they don't, all the stuff that I did doesn't gonna go waste away, including my invention on my pizza dartboard. So I hope you already seen my pizza dartboard. It's very amusing, like I am very amusing. So, but anyhow, because as I say, I wanted to be a comedian and a singer and a drama actor and do all kinds of good stuff. But as I said once before, the world doesn't look for talent, only looking for things that they can get for themselves, and explode talent. And it's one of the guys, which is me. I don't want to be exploited by any. I want to be discovered, but not exploited by anyone, because I don't like people go around taking advantage of less fortunate people in the world. So, but anyhow, what can I say? It just I love music. And I have a lot of respect for all the artists that they make this world a better place. And I don't think this world will be good without all the fantastic music that is being produced for a long, long, long time. And as I say, I'm sold on the 60 and 70 music. The rest of the other stuff is mezzo, but the only problem is that the old stuff is somehow they trying to promote the new music and the old stuff, which is fantastic, beautiful music. You don't hear too much anymore. I do, because I have a favorite station, 1440 AM from Buffalo, and they play all the 60 music. And most of the time I listen to my own personal music. I'm the only one who listen to myself. And because my product is not available to the public unless they come and watch me doing karaoke shows. But anyhow, but I give my honor to the people that create all this music of yesterday, and it's sad that they're pushing the new stuff and the old stuff is being ignored. Maybe one of these days I'm gonna be ignored too, just like the music. Hey, what else is new? But anyhow, I gonna stop for now, I think, until I decide what else to say. Oh, maybe I should keep on going and tell you also, because the last time that I talked to you, I hope you, ladies and gentlemen, hear me out, because I have a leukemia problem, and I take a medication for the doctor to keep me alive. So I don't know how long I'm gonna be around in this world, So my doctor says if I take my medication, I can live until I'm 100 years old. But if I stop taking my medication and so on and so forth, then things can get worse. So I don't know much time. So this for me, it's a treasure for my friend Vinny to give me this opportunity to be able to talk to you and explain how I feel, because I've been gathered so much knowledge in my lifetime. But anyhow, but last time I was telling you about to make wars illegal, you know, and really, I mean seriously, I mean I better take this funny hat off, no more King of Karaoke, and put my other hat on, okay? Yeah, putting this one here instead. But anyhow, so I was saying that the war should be illegal because too many people been losing their life, and they still do now. And honest, I read the newspaper and I watch TV, and really I'm kind of sick and tired, you know, of all this problem. Why this world? Why can't we make a better world for once and for all for the children of today and tomorrow, whenever, and no longer fight with one another and compete with one another. And I was saying to myself, you know, right now we have an election here in Canada, and everybody's competing about getting elected. And there's so much confusion. I'm supposed to, on the 21st of October, I'm supposed to go and vote. And believe it or not, I don't know who the heck to vote for. Because no matter who I go and vote for, somehow looks like it's gonna backfire on me and a lot of people in the world, because they don't do things to make this world a better place. Somehow they try to make it better, they make it worse. So I don't know, but anyhow, so that's my wish, that one of these days this place is gonna be so peaceful and nice that nobody's gonna fight anybody, nobody's gonna kill anybody, and we're all gonna be one big family that appreciates one another and treats each other just like we are a big family, rather than enemy with one another, and make better for ourselves and make worse for others, because we're much stronger, okay? And we don't want to use our strength to make other people miserable. We got to use our strength to make a world a better place for everyone. And if any politician wants to have a war, let them go to have a war. See how they like it, you know, because they need to taste some of the recipe that are giving us to go and send their children, you know, in arm's way and lose their life, you know, and they sitting nice and pretty at home without have to worry about themselves losing their own life, you know. So, but if they could taste the cruelty that goes on and on wars, how terrible, disgusting they are, you know, then they will, for sure, will think a million times and say, no, we cannot have it, Let's make illegal, and make my music legal up in space, please, so I can make you more happy than you already are. Ciao, state bene, vi voglio bene a tutti. Dio vi benedice. I love you. Mwah. Ciao, arrivederci Roma, arrivederci Niagara Falls, arrivederci mondo. Okay, Vinny, let's go. I finished. Vinny, ho finito. Yeah. Yeah, I stopped already. I stopped already.
No, you didn't. It's still recording.
I